Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim. Today we're going to be doing a walk around video of our 2014 SSV Redline MY15. This video we're going to go around the outside of the car, look at the quality of this vehicle and also have a look at the interior, quality interior, features involved and the powerhouse engine under the hood of this car. So looking at the front of this car, you'll see that Holden's done really well with the styling of this. I really like the upgrade they did to the VF model out of the VE. Really gave it a more modern, lively look, and this white set up against the black with a bit of chrome highlighting really comes on well too. We do have color-coded front parking sensors and a bit of black in the headlights to help break up the chrome there, as well as across the front of the grille and down the bottom here. We have put black and white ceiling line number plates on this car because we feel it really does deserve it. There are a couple of very minor stone chips on the front which have been touched up, but otherwise it's presenting very, very well. I reckon the white color that Holden has chosen for this vehicle just looks absolutely amazing, especially in the sunlight. Now we do have our black rims here set up in front of the nice Brembo brake calipers. On this car they do have silver brake calipers, really going along with the rest of the theme, and the rim does present very, very well with practically new tread on the tyre. You got your grille here on the side with a side indicator built into that too, and your half two-tone color-coded top half of the mirrors with a hardened plastic on the bottom there as well. Now looking at the side of the car, we've got a bit of chrome garnish going around the outside of the windows with dark tint, really standing apart from that white. If we have a look at the door handle, we do have our keyless entry. And it also operates with push button start as well, which is very, very good and convenient. I'll quickly point out as well on the roof here, we do have the nice black sunroof. I'll go through that a little bit more on the inside, but I just want to show you that on the outside of the car with the nice tinting on the sunroof really makes the white and black really break apart. You got your black SS badges here on the rear passenger door, which just really nice with the nice chrome around the outside too. Looking at our next rim, there is a little bit of gutter rash just here, probably as long as one of my fingers, and a nice little chip there. Otherwise it presents very well, and once again practically brand new tread on the tyre. Fuel filler cap just here on the driver's side. Coming around to the back, we do have a nice big Holden badge here, once again with a two-tone white against black with black and white slimline number plates, and our SSV badge just there. We do have quad exhaust, so you got two exhaust pipes on each side of the car, as well as rear camera and parking sensors as well. I will point out now that this car does actually have two keys, and if you hold the button down to open the boot releases itself, and it is spring loaded to really make the boot open and really give you ease of getting into the back of the car here. We do have our floor mats just sitting in here since the car has been cleaned as well, and a really nice big boot space. Holden does very well with their boot spaces. They're a bit like a Pelican, they just open right up. In here you do have your full size alloy spare wheel matching to the ones on the car, not a steel wheel. You got your tools hiding under there too. I can see the lines on this car, so that spare wheel has never actually been fitted to the vehicle itself. Closing the boot now, you see you do have this nice lip spoiler sitting on the back as well. Once again, nice modern look that Holden has really nailed when they brought out the VF model. So looking at our third wheel, once again, practically brand new tyre. And this wheel has no scuffing on it whatsoever. Presents very, very well as well. Sorry about that. We do have our SS badge just here on the passenger side rear door too. And once again, you got your keyless entry. Looking down the side of the car, I haven't really noticed any marks. It's just a little bit of dust, but otherwise this car presents very, very well. Looking at our last wheel, once again, practically brand new tyre. A little bit of scuffing around the outside here, but outside of that, this rim also presents very well. I'm trying to be as picky as I can for you, just to really give you a good idea of the quality of this vehicle. Now I'm going to pop the bonnet. We're going to have a look at our 6-litre V8 powerhouse engine that is hiding under the hood of this car. Bonnet release cable is sitting on the driver's side there. So all we do is lift that up, and the hood has gas struts to help open it up, revealing, like I said, the 6-litre V8. This 6-litre V8 will put out 270 kilowatts of power and 530 newton meters of torque. Sitting behind this is a 6-speed manual transmission. Really, Holden's manual transmission has got a nice short shift on it and gives you really good driving experience. This car's got a 71 litre tank, and even though it does put out a lot of power, it can still manage to get an average of 11.8 litres per 100 k's, or 602 kilometres from a full tank of fuel. Right, now moving to the interior of our SSV Redline MY15, we do have a lot of options that come with this car, and the really redesigned interior of the VF, once again like the outside, I find is a very nice step up from the VE model. You do get a nice textured dash with a bit of fabric in it, as well as a bit of leather, as well as just hardened plastic along the top. So starting to my right here, we do have our side mirror adjustment buttons, as well as full electric window control. Moving the wheel to the right, I'll point out our headlight control is here on the dash, and on the right hand control arm we we do also have our indicators. Moving the wheel to the left, we've got our front windscreen wipers just there. Steering wheel itself is very ergonomic, fits in the hand very, very nicely, especially with the car with this much power. It's just very, very nicely designed racing steering wheel that is leather wrapped. The right hand side here, you've got media and Bluetooth buttons, and then on the left here, you've got your cruise control, lane departure warning, and forward collision mitigation controls as well. Now moving to the center screen here, we do have sat nav, so just thought I'll pop that on to show you how clear and big the nice screen is just there. And just in front of that, we do have all of our hard buttons too. While we're looking at that, what I'm going to do is just quickly pop it into reverse and just show you how clear the camera is. And then as you move the wheel, you actually see it projects where the car's going, which makes parking very, very nice. Popping it out, just bring up the navigation again, then you can just hit the home button as well, which brings up all of your apps as well, which come with this car. Moving just down from that, we've got a nice bit of carbon fiber inlay with our hazard light buttons, and then below that, dual zone climate control in hard buttons for everything, with a nice easy to use fan control right here in the middle, and 2 separate temperature adjustments for each side. Just down from that, we've got a nice little storage area where you can leave your phone or something, as well as your 12-volt socket just ahead of that. Here we've got our manual 6-speed gearbox, gear lever rather. This is a commonplace to have a little bit of wear, but I actually can't see any on this car. It does present very, very well. You've got a nice little dip just here with our parking sensor button, as well as traction control as well. We've got our electric handbrake control here just to the right of that. Like I said, we do have 2 keys with this car. We do have our cup holders just sitting there in front of our leather-bound center console. So opening that will reveal a nice big open center console area with our charging point for our key. So you can actually, if the key's got low battery, stick it in here, start the car up, and that will give the key a little bit of extra charge as well. Auxiliary USB ports and a 12-volt socket in there too. So now I'm just going to get my cameraman to pan around the interior and just show you how the quality of this interior while I have a quick look at our service history. So this car has done about 70,000 Ks. And looking at the service history, it does present very, very well. So the first service was done at 5,000. Then we had 15, 30, 45, 51, 64, and then we completed an intermediate service at 70,000 Ks. So it's not due for another service until 80,000 Ks, and it doesn't need any tyres or anything like that as well. So I'd like to take the time to thank you for watching our walk around video of our 2014 MY15 Holden SSV Redline. If you have any questions, please give us a call on 99070555, and one of our friendly staff would be happy to help with your inquiry.